Are you ready to master the dating game in 2023? Stick around to learn how AI, technology, social media, and online dating have changed the way we date in the new age. Also, learn new strategies to stay ahead of the curve. My name is Arnav, and I've been a dating coach for the past 8 years, helping working professionals and entrepreneurs live their dream dating lives. And in today's age, with the rise of AI, social media, and online dating, it has changed the dating landscape forever. And you need to stay updated with the latest trends so that you have an edge over the other guys. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 dating strategies with you, which are the most updated and the most modern dating strategies in the world. Now, AI technology has literally been updated a lot, and you can use it to have a wonderful online dating experience. And not only that, you can use it for advices and tips related to girls that you're dating. Of course, the AI doesn't have that much experience when it comes to dating. However, it can be used to develop extremely proficient and efficient bios for your online dating profile. It can be used to optimize your dating profile, and not only ChatGPT, but you can use many other AI tools to really enhance the picture quality for your online dating profile. And you can use ChatGPT as an agent to help you improve and optimize your online dating profile. Now, how do we do that? We do that with the one-on-one coaching clients by helping them craft really personalized bios with the help of AI and helping them select the right ones. And not only that, I want you to enter this formula into ChatGPT, which is just telling the girl about what kind of a person you are, what kind of a lifestyle you have, and what are you expecting from the date. And apart from that, just giving the girl an idea about what you do as a person, what kind of a date you're looking for, and what are your expectations. And what you need to do is, once you get the text base, all you need to do is you need to shorten and make it more concise. Once you make it more concise, tell the AI to give you 20 more variations. And out of those 20 variations, tell it to make it a little bit more narcissistic. And once you make it a little bit more narcissistic, it's gonna give you the best outcome, the best online dating bio that you can craft for yourself. And not only one, it's gonna give you 20 online dating bios. Not only that, you can use ChatGPT to develop opening lines as well, opening lines for online dating as well. But you need to ask the right questions. Now, if you ask ChatGPT, hey, agent, could you be my dating coach and could you give me a couple of online dating openers? It's gonna give you really bad openers, all right? It's gonna give you the things which are not going to really work. What you need to do is, what I did personally was I had my opener, which is call your mom, tell her you found the man, and this opener has a 70 to 80% success rate. I used this opener, I told ChatGPT, give me 20 other variations of this. After that, based on my experience, I subtracted the variations which I thought which were not going to work, and I took the ones which were going to work. And I created a complete flowchart for my personalized coaching clients who are using this strategy, and this strategy is getting them 70% close rate, which is unheard of in online dating. Now, by utilizing the flowchart that I've created for my personalized coaching clients, they've been able to have really great conversations, really able to set 70 to 80% dates. If they get like 10 matches, they're able to set 7 dates out of those 10 matches without really putting a lot of thought into the texting, without really putting a lot of thought into what works, what doesn't work, because the artificial intelligence is doing everything for them. Now, I also want to share my personal experience with this. Now, initially when I started using AI and I started using AI for replying to girls on dating apps, it was not going anywhere. The replies were really nice guy replies, I would say. I was not really going anywhere. Then what I realized was, okay, I need to figure out the kind of text that work for me. I need to recreate those texts. Instead of using it to reply to girls, I have to recreate those texts and I have to see which text it is giving me, and I have to use my own mind, recreate it a little bit and then use them. And as soon as I started using them, I realized that all of these texts got like 80% response rate, which was really mind-blowing, because I had this call your mom and tell her you found the man, which I invented back in 2017, 2016. And this text actually had a 90% response rate initially, but moving on, it got burnt. And I remember texting this to one girl in Bangalore, and the girl was like, you need to be more creative. You're using the same pickup line again. And then I told her, hey, this time you're meeting the creator. Now, while using this, I also want you to be careful, okay? I want you to maintain a healthy balance, because I don't want you to rely on AI completely, because at the end of the day, you actually have to go for a date, because you really cannot send a robot to meet the girl. So you actually need to invest a little bit. You actually need to learn a little bit instead of just relying on it completely. And if you rely on it completely, what will happen is, because I tried relying on it completely for a week, and what happened is, the texts were not going anywhere, all right? The chats were not going anywhere. Girls stop replying, they start losing interest, and it's not the best way going forward. So use it for your advantage, but don't rely on it. Some AI powerful tools that you can use to help you with your dating life is ChatGPT, Cutout.pro. There are different tools that you can use. We're still researching on it. And guys, as soon as I complete my research on it, I'm going to give it to you. There are many tools, all right? All you need to do is go to Google, search AI tools for photo editing, and you can click photos in any environment and you can change the environment around you. Now, these tools are not perfect as of now, but going forward, you're going to see a lot of these tools coming up. And what that means for you is you can click pictures inside your house with a professional camera if you can, and the AI will change the environment. So that's all you need to do. Now, currently, we are in a research mode. We are testing it with different PC clients, and once the research is completed, I'll share it with you guys. Tip number 2, harness the power of social media to improve your dating life. Now, what I mean by this is you need to really work on an Instagram game, because that is the place where most of the people are meeting these days. And if you're not using that, you're missing out. All right, you're missing out on a lot. And then there was this client. All right, there was this client from Dubai. He texted me. He's like, "Hey man, I want you to help me with my Instagram profile." Now, personally, I don't help people with their Instagram profiles, because at the end of the day, Instagram is like, you need 100 pictures. But he was like, "Hey man, don't worry about the payment. Don't worry about anything." I was like, "It's going to be expensive for you. Why don't you just learn the principles, do it yourself?" He's like, "I want you to do it." I'm like, "Cool." So we created an Instagram profile with 100 to 120 pictures, and he started talking to multiple women. Now, not only that, we did a lot of things for his Instagram profile. I'm not at a liberty to say it over here. However, that helped him talk to multiple women he thought were out of his leagues, all these Instagram models that you see. And he was able to close numbers. He was able to go out on multiple dates just by following the flowchart and just by texting them, just by building on the profile. It takes work. It takes effort. All right. Now, I understand a lot of you guys might have like one picture or two pictures, or maybe, 200 followers or 100 followers. You need to build that shit up, because that is where the future is going. Social media has become an essential tool to build networking, to build connections, and to talk to other people, to talk to even people you don't know from before. Also, you do this while showcasing your personality and your interests. So that goes well, because the girl exactly knows what to expect when she's talking to you. So make sure your social media profiles are up to date and they're all about your authentic self. Do not try to fake it till you make it, because on social media, I would not suggest you fake it. All right. I want you to amplify your lifestyle, but only a little bit. Do not amplify it too much, because I've seen those profiles where a person rents out a Ferrari, he's driving a Ferrari, he's driving a sports car, but when he actually goes to meet the girl, he's nothing like he projects to be. Tip number 3, adopt a hybrid approach to dating. Now, I know when it comes to dating coaching, a lot of dating coaches might tell you, "Hey man, I want you to do in-person approaches. Hey man, just stick to online dating. Hey man, just stick to social media." But you need to understand, a true master is going to be proficient and efficient in all these 3 areas, all right, even social circles. So a person who's advocating that probably doesn't know it how to do it themselves. And I see this with a lot of dating coaches as well, giving the wrong knowledge. But what I want you to do is I want you to draw water from all the sources. Draw water from all the sources, because you never know which phase you are in your life. And what I mean by all the sources is going out and approaching women during the day, going out and approaching women during the night, using social media profiles to approach women, using online dating to meet with potential matches, and also using your social circles to meet high quality women. Now, once you combine all the ways, what you'll realize is there's a lot of abundance out there. And the benefit of this is no matter which phase of life you're in, maybe you are in a phase where you're extremely busy, then you can use online dating and social media. Maybe you're in a phase where you're traveling into a different country, then you can do some in-person approaches. Maybe you're in a phase where you're meeting a lot of your own friends, then you can use social circles as a good spot to meet potential matches, potential dates. So it's all about calibrating to the situation you are in, calibrating to the phase of life you are in, and adjusting your dating life to it. Tip number 4, prioritize emotional intelligence and communication skills. Now, with all this technology, all this AI coming into play, what will separate you from the masses is emotional intelligence and good communication skills. So work on your emotional intelligence, work on being more empathetic, work on your listening skills, work on forming deeper relationships with women, because that is exactly what is going to separate you from the masses. Because as in the coming times, the dating culture evolves, the ability to communicate effectively is going to separate you from the competition. Tip number 5, stay informed and be updated about the trends, whether it's social media applications, whether it's online dating applications, or AI technology that can actually help you get an edge over the other men, over the other competition. Now, I would suggest if you want to stay updated, subscribe to our newsletter, because that way you're going to stay updated about the most updated dating strategies that are working in today's day. Apart from that, something I use in my personal dating life is keyboard shortcuts, and that is something that can really help you save a lot of time. And a lot of guys don't know about this, but if you have an iPhone, go to settings, go to text shortcuts, and you can add shortcuts over there. So when you're texting a woman, you just need to text like one word and it's just a whole sentence is gonna appear. And that's where the flowchart comes into play. Now, for my personalized coaching clients with the flowchart, I also give them text keyboard shortcuts so that they can use them in a way where it actually saves them a lot of time. It helps them become more effective when it comes to dating, and it also helps them text a lot of girls in a very short amount of time possible. Another thing I want to tell you is be open to learning. Be open to learning, be open to different ideas, because I know a lot of you guys might not agree with online dating, might be like, hey man, I tried online dating, it didn't work for me. Other dating coaches are taking a shit on online dating. Maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's social media. I don't want to do all of that. I just want to focus on in-person approaches. Now, one thing I want to tell you is you need to learn everything, because now we had a lockdown a couple of years back and a lot of guys suffered massively. Now, personally, the lockdown was the best golden phase for my dating life because I was using online dating, I was using social media, and once the lockdown was over, I was actually going out, doing in-person approaches, building social circles, meeting high-quality women through those social circles as well, and I was actually leading a good life. And you could do the same if you draw water from all the sources. Now remember, adaptability is the key to navigating your success in the ever-changing dating world, and it makes sure that you have lasting success. Now the dating game has certainly changed in today's age with the introduction of AI, with the introduction of new technologies, new social media apps, new online dating applications. Staying updated about the latest trends, being adaptable, and also working on your communication skills is going to help you lead a better dating life. And if you want our help, if you want to master different aspects of dating, all you need to do is schedule a call with my team and let's see if you're a right fit to work together.